mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. One chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
What is Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Gucci. Have 3 long face, skinny body, and we are officially back, still black, with some more fire Boruto anime manga related content. Now, before we end the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. This is my reaction right now. This is honestly my reaction. Share the video with your friends, and let's talk about these spoilers that we have. Let's talk about the leaks that we got. The 2 leak pages. The second leak page came out today simultaneously, along with the drop of the untranslated spoiler pages. We got some translations going around, and then of course some text from I saw from people like Rai. So there's a lot of things going on today, and particularly, so we're just gonna go over everything. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts, and we're gonna talk about really something that I am an advocate for saying, let's just have the full chapter out. Let's have the full translations out. There's some things, even with that, you don't need the full context just to understand the situation going on, right? And I'm pretty sure y'all know I'm talking about the Sarada and Sumire situation. But aside from, first of all, Team 7 ain't looking cold right here. Imagine Boruto just somewhere probably on that rock or something in the distance. Now you see the full portrait. Like, that's cold ass picture. You feel me? R.I.P. Kawaki, because they put him in the dirt and he could live on in our memories. But this is a cold picture right here at Team 7. But all of this being said, everything that's dropped this day, bro, it's let's talk about it, right? So we're gonna start off on, I got a couple of things screenshotted. Shout out to Ada and her outfit. I ain't gonna lie, Ada's fit is actually tough. It's really her. I love her hair, bro. Her hair is so long and luscious, and I just feel like, what I'm saying, she give a nigga her recipe, you know what I'm saying? I might be able to have some long, luscious hair out here too. Not to saying my hair isn't long and luscious, but nothing wrong with having more longer and more luscious hair. But Ada's hair is on point as always, but something about the color spread with her hair is just flowing, and it's fire. The yellow splashing off the blue and black is really tough. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's really tough. So I really enjoy the chapter cover that we have for this chapter in chapter 16, bro. We had the let me go ahead and go to y'all to the screenshots that we had. We had the official first leak came out a couple days ago. Now the controversy with this, y'all already know. I'm not even one to I'm not gonna feed into. All right, I'm gonna just say this because I feel like people are gonna say something if I don't say anything, and I have been spending literally all of my years reading Boruto not saying anything in regards to Ikimoto, his allegations against how he portrays Sarada, and some understandable means. However, so moving into Two Blue Vortex, and obviously with the Sarada, the whole romper thing, and then we have now Yodo and her entire situation and how she's portrayed, bro. I get people's gripe. Now this is where I'm gonna say my thing is, right? My demographic on YouTube is it shows most of you guys are 18 to 30, right? So I'm assuming most people already who's reading Boruto or interacting in a sense where they're engaging actively are somewhere around the age, obvious, definitely 15, 16, 14, 13, 12 years, probably even 10-year-olds watching my videos. I understand that, right? I understand that. But my gripe is, if you're 15, 16, 14, 13, 12, you're not making complaints. Because me, 15, I'm talking about as a 15-year-old watching Shippuden, as a 16-year-old watching Shippuden, which is something I did, throughout my later years in high school until college. 16, 15 years old, I like Ino. You know what I'm saying? I liked Sakura. It was yeah, these are some fire characters. As a kid, you know what I'm saying? You have characters that you like. So, that being said, nobody that's 15, 16, 14, 13 are the ones complaining. Nobody is complaining that because that's your age, is your demographic. These are your peers, albeit these are created characters. These are your peers, though. When we get to the complaints, you're obviously above age. You're obviously having a problem, which you should, in portrayals of children and certain mediums and stuff like that. But when you start to project, we have to remember the eyes of the innocence, which is ultimately the child. When you project how you perceive the world to be or what you understand the world to be for a child's, medium and a child's lens, you're ultimately deteriorating and manipulating their way of view, their world of view, and how they perceive things. Now, I'm saying that to say we have all watched children's shows as a child. And when you get older and you watch same said episode, you're like, wow. Now, as my mind right now, I see the joke behind that. That's obviously for the adults or older audience. But as a kid, you're just like, Dexter Laboratory, Fairly Odd Parents. It's just a funny show. You know what I'm saying? So similarly here, these are the peers. Let the peers who are 15, 16, 14, whoever, fawn over Yodo and Sarada, because that's what they do. I'm tired of seeing posts where someone's like heart-eyeing Yodo and someone's commenting she's 15. Well, how do you not know the motherfucker who made the post is 13? Like, simple as that. Now, and now all of that being said, we got Oda. We got Akira Toriyama, rest in peace, his beautiful soul. We got all of these characters, you know what I'm saying? We got Bulma, 16 years old, Flash and Master Roshi. We got Rebecca in One Piece wearing a full-on, like, come on, bro. And she's 16. Like, let's be honest. Let's not pick and choose when to argue, because if you do that, then you're just looking like an idiot. Because now, from my point of view, because I don't take part in these arguments, I'm looking at you guys, and to me, y'all arguing which one is less of a pedophile and defending it in your case, and as opposed to where the actual story being presented has nothing to do with these outfits. It's a style, it's a fashion sense. It's in tune with first of all, Boruto and Naruto are 24 years apart. Currently, TBV and Shippuden are 24 years apart. Today, are you going to wear the same shit that your parents were wearing 24 years in the past? I think not. So the kids are going to update their outfits. The kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, I don't even feel like that's my point. We see Yoda. And I actually also, the main thing first of all, people, this is Yodo. This is Yodo. The boy is Araya. I see too many people, and I'm talking about influential figures, calling this man Yodo and this girl Araya when it's the other way around. It is Yodo and Araya. So first of all, I fuck with the goatee. It was definitely tough. Yodo, she got that fit on. I'm not gonna hold y'all. The jacket, you know what I'm saying? The whole entire the pants, the boot, and it's obviously a little waist strap over there on the thing that people went crazy over. I just had my whole entire rant about it. But the gloves, I've always been a glove type of guy, so I'm really rocking with it. Now, when the leak came out, I already knew. I'm like, Konohama ain't here by himself. It had to be the big, you know what I'm saying, the big squad. And of course, what it was the big squad that pulled up. It wasn't anything too crazy to put two and two together. Konohamaru, Sarada, you're not gonna send all of your big hitters, but you need some big hitters to go on a mission like this. So they're the ones on the mission officially. Team 7 without Boruto. They are greeted by Yodo and Araya, and we see that they welcome them to the land of wind, and now they're going to start making their way on. Now, as far as the spoilers go, I don't have any deep, detailed text aside from the Sarada and Sumire situation, which is something I want to talk about heavily. But aside from that, we come to understand, situations with, obviously we see the hangover with Ryu and Matsuri. They're searching. It appears in one of the panels that they killed Filbert, the frog. You feel me? But Konohamaru and Team 7 and Team Shinki without Shinki are observing the situation from afar. And we have Kasha and Koji basically breaking down to Boruto. Another flashback with Kasha, Koji, and Boruto about how he can learn the variant of Flying Thunder God that he actually came to learn. And it's real interesting in this regard how Boruto essentially isn't using, seals or markers as similar to how the second Hokage and the fourth Hokage did when they did Flying Thunder God. But Boruto is simply just using his own chakra. Now, in this case, he's applying his chakra as opposed to originally where you would apply a seal or a marking to a object. He's applying his chakra to his ninja tools, and he's able to teleport to them that way. Now, this is a completely different jutsu because it's literally Boruto just giving his chakra to his tools and saying, all right, if I can sense my chakra, I can go to it. Like, literally, that's all Boruto did, and that's kind of crazy and kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's simplified, but it's also kind of crazy at the same time. So Kasha Koji is breaking it down like, yeah, you have space-time ninjutsu, but the thing about it, in 6 years in the future, you learn to like optimize the Flying Thunder God jutsu in a way that, kind of creates your own jutsu, but it's still the, Flying Raijin jutsu. So what we're going to do is instead of waiting for 6 years till you eventually come to figure out the ins and outs, I'm going to tell you how you did it, and we're going to have to train twice as hard just for you to actually master it, right? So it's actually getting like real into detail this chapter. I'm looking forward to see more conversations and more of the dialogue because I saw a whole lot of Boruto and Kasha Koji panels, right? We got over here We got Ada and Shikamaru talking right now. These are the points where Shikamaru is putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Now with Shikamaru, I got Shikamaru. I split him up specifically Shikamaru because of the things we've seen this chapter. Shikamaru A and Shikamaru B. Shikamaru A is the Shikamaru that understood. He made a choice to trust and believe in Boruto regardless of what's going down and the secrets behind the switching of him and Kawaki's life. Shikamaru B is the Shikamaru that tends to forget that he had that conversation or forgets why he decides to trust in Boruto, so he has to kind of retract a little bit. So I'm seeing a little mixture of both personalities because now Shikamaru is just straight up coming clean because we all speculated how is Shikamaru going to able to hide from Ada that he spoke to the frog with Kashikoji. Shikamaru's like, bro, I've been speaking to this frog, and you know what, Ada? I actually think it might be Kashin Koji. And this is where we see Ada starts to think, this famous Sumire thought bubble. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, let me do some little digging around. And then we have some panels where Ada is looking around and looking at the previous interactions with both Boruto and Kashikoji. This might even be the sole reason why we see the flashback. Ada herself is actually watching the flashback and saying, okay, so this is how Boruto got this strong. Shout out to my guy Minato, R.I.P. Minato, big Namikaze vibes. Fuck you niggas talking about, right? But now let's get to the juice, right? Because all of these things are going down. And all of these things are happening, right, with Konohamaru and Team 7 making it to the Land of Wind. Yodo and Araya approaching them. They look like they about to start confronting the Shinju sometime soon. So that might be happening. But let's talk about Sumire, man. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I want the full translation. I want the full chapter. I want the full conversation. I want the full context. But girl, tree people are walking around devouring people. And you're worried about the fact that Sarada hugged Boruto in front of your face without taking your feelings into consideration. So let's just negate the fact that they are childhood friends. They knew each other since diapers. Let's just negate the fact that you don't take Sarada's feelings into consideration as well. And let's also negate the fact that you're saying we are not taking Boruto's feelings into consideration and we should leave the situation alone. But prior, in the fight where Hidari was just killed, Boruto relied on Sarada and Konohamaru in order to completely get the job done against Hidari. So what are you saying that, you guys should just leave Boruto alone? He obviously has things that he can't talk about. He obviously has things that he can't say, which you immediately admit in these translations. I'm going to say that, you admit. So why is it an issue that Sarada, whom throughout all of Naruto Next Generations allowed Boruto to have his space, allowed Boruto to keep his secrets, didn't butt her nose unless the situation actually into extreme measures called for it? Why is it a problem now that she understands, learning from her regrets, learning from her mistakes of not also, one, being strong enough to support Boruto, but two, being wary or prairie, I don't know the word I'm trying to use, being aware of the information in the story that actually is affecting Boruto's current life. So now Sarada is simply not trying to be left in the dark. She wants to be hands-on. And that's a problem. Now, Sumire is confused. And I'm saying this in world. I'm not saying like, oh, her character's ruined. No. Girl, stand up. Your knees is buckled. Definitely, yes. But in all, like, I love this drama for the story. But Sumire, you have to understand also, if you're going to be that in tune with your emotions, that it's whether... Bro, when pigs fly, Sarada's gonna admit that Sarada likes Boruto. We all know it. I care not. I honestly hope Ikimoto ends up Boruto with nobody. No Sarada or Sumire. And I already told you, I want him to end up with someone like Olga because one, it's going to piss all of y'all off and Olga is a anime canon character. And two, it will finally kill the debates because now at this point, if he ends up with Sarada or if he ends up with Sumire, the other side of the fandom is going to go, ape shit. So end up with Olga, end up with a no-name, end up with somebody that just we don't even meet until Boruto is older and it's like, oh yeah, this is his wife. You know what I'm saying? And his kids are the important ones. Something like that. But look, Sumire, girl, like, why would she consider how you felt? She had, oh my gosh. And then I think she's kind of mad at Boruto. I think I'm gonna wait, but it's like look, first of all, girl, this is like my grandma gave me that shade. I cannot, bro. And this is the thing that made me understand. So if it would have just been left at the, oh, Boruto, taking his feelings or my feelings into account. But this one right here, it hit home. Because throughout the entire conversation, Sakura is like class pres, class rep, class pres. She not once said Kake or Sumire. So I feel like ultimately at the end of the day, Sumire just wants to be seen. Because it's not just Sarada that's immune, or it's not just Sarada putting in the work for Boruto. It's Sumire also, but she's looking at it in an angle as if she makes too many reckless moves, it can also hinder Boruto as opposed to actually helping him. So she's trying to present that idea to Sarada, but I feel like she went about it in admittedly a very wrong way, because now when she's sulking by herself, she's like, why would I just say that to her? You know what I'm saying? So she's regretting it. She's obviously saying things in the heat of the moment, but this right here is the game breaker right here. Class players. She calls her like that 3 times throughout the entire conversation, and then Sumire ends it off. How long are you going to keep calling me that? You know, recognize her. That's all. Recognize her. And if you want to be recognized, girl, stand up. Like, stand the There's 3 people walking around at the end of the day. This is not the time or place. Sarada hugged Boruto. She was like, bro, I don't know what to say. They got right to the business. Let's start talking about her dad. Let's start talking about what you've been doing these last... Ain't no, how do you feel about me, Boruto? Sarada understood. That shit is like for another time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it, though, but I'm not going to rant too much on it longer. Boruto chapter 16 is looking very, very, very great. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to more insight in terms of Boruto and Kashin Koji's training and how that actually went about. But definitely, bro, Sarada and Sumire. And then Ada's out here gaslighting the whole entire thing. It's like, bro, Sumire. That's all I can say, yo. Sumire, bro. But it's your boy Black Uchiha. Let me know how y'all feel. Ultimately, Boruto chapter 16 spoilers are out and it is fire. Look at her sulking. You feel me? It's crazy. It's really crazy. Boruto better not end up with either of these. I'm not gonna lie to you. And Sarada is my favorite character. Boruto's my favorite character on Thursday. Sarada's my favorite character Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You feel me? So it's like, she don't need to be with Boruto, bro. She just don't need, I'm tired of it. And I'm gonna start taking a stance, right? Because I feel like a lot of people are misconceiving the whole entire Sarada fandom. So I'm going to go ahead and take self-charge and self-leadership of the Sarada fandom and let y'all niggas know. We don't rock like that. We don't rock with none of the weird stuff y'all think people got going on. All of that extra. They not Mangekyo gang. You know, it's big Uchiha vibes, big Sarada. Sarada, at the end of the day, bro, she could have sucked like Sumire. But what she do? She's like, man, it's mission time. It's time to get down and gritty. We out here, we trying to make some moves. And she got the little headband on, similar to Sakura. It's cold. The earrings, the Uchiha, the glasses. And y'all be hating on the glasses. I fuck with the glasses. Mitsuki, the drip. You know what I'm saying? It's Team 7, bro. It's your boy Black Uchiha. Let me know how y'all feel about the spoilers. Holla at your boy, man. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Black Child. Yes, sir. Ski.